Hey, ladies and gentlemen, a man who knows his worth doesn't chase validation. He doesn't plead, he doesn't beg, and he sure as hell doesn't shrink himself to earn love. Why? Because kings don't beg for women. They attract them by becoming the standard. You see, the moment a man starts begging for attention, for affection, for scraps of love, he's already lost his power. Not because he's weak, but because he forgot who he was. A real man, a king, understands. His energy is currency. His presence is rare. And not everyone deserves access to that. Women are naturally drawn to men who walk with purpose, who don't need to convince anyone of their value because they live it, who can stand in silence and still command respect. That's the kind of man who doesn't chase, he chooses. And if a woman doesn't recognize what he brings to the table, he doesn't argue. He removes the table. Kings operate differently. They're not desperate. They're disciplined. They don't seek attention. They command it. And the more you step into your masculine frame, the more you stop tolerating anything that disrupts your peace. So if you've ever felt like you had to prove yourself to someone who couldn't see your value, let this be your wake-up call. You're not meant to beg. You're meant to lead. You're not here to win her approval. You're here to become a man who doesn't need it. A man who knows his worth doesn't beg for validation. When a man is grounded in who he is, he understands that his value doesn't come from how others treat him. It comes from how he treats himself. He doesn't seek approval because he already approves of himself. Begging for love lowers your self-respect. The moment you start pleading for someone's attention or affection, you begin to lose the respect not only of the other person, but of yourself. Desperation repels, while confidence attracts. Real connection can never be built on begging, only on mutual value. A high-value man doesn't chase, he chooses. He's not running after anyone hoping to be chosen like a prize. He's discerning. He knows what he wants and he moves with intention. And if someone doesn't see his worth, he doesn't try harder. He steps back. Self-control is more attractive than pursuit. When a man can control his emotions, his neediness, and his reactions, it sends a powerful signal. It shows emotional maturity. It tells the world, I don't need anything from you. I'm already full. That kind of inner calm draws people in far more than chasing ever could. Time and energy are currency. Spend them wisely. Kings understand that their time and attention are valuable. They don't waste it trying to convince someone to stay or care. They invest it in themselves, their mission, their peace, and give it only to those who genuinely reciprocate. Women are drawn to men with purpose. A man focused on his goals, who's building something greater than himself, is magnetic. It's not the chasing that impresses her. It's the discipline, the vision, the sense of direction. That's what truly captivates. If she doesn't recognize your value, that's not your loss. It's not your job to explain your worth to someone who's blind to it. When someone overlooks you, it simply means they're not meant for you, or they're not ready for the level of man you are. Walk away and let absence speak what words never could. The real power lies in walking away silently. No drama, no anger, no guilt trips, just a calm, confident exit. When you stop arguing for your value and start living like you already know it, the dynamic shifts. And in most cases, the moment you walk away is when they realize exactly what they lost. Kings remember this. Your value isn't up for debate. Never beg to be seen, heard, or loved. The moment you stop chasing and start rising, the world starts noticing. So stand tall, speak less, move with purpose, and let your silence do the talking. If this message hit home, hit that like button, subscribe, thank you.